So, as you can see, I got a lot of shit going on here, but so the front suspension was acting pretty terrible. I already replaced the shocks a long time ago, but when I did that, I didn't really have the money for these. Upper and lower ball joints. When I get in here, I notice that it's all kind of like, these are all hammer sauced. I mean, these are all hammered. I mean, you know, so it all needs to be replaced. So I think I'm just gonna pull the entire thing off. I mean, all of it. Entire front suspension. This is a 2001 Dodge Ram 2-wheel drive pickup truck. So yeah, I just got to pull it all apart. I mean, this thing, look at that crusty ass little bumper. But yeah, just all of it. This is a pain in the ass. I got to drill out all these things because I got new upper and lower ball joints already. But I have to get the whole set of bushings for this. All of the hard parts look like they're fine. It's just basically every single bushing and all of the ball joints. And I think I'm just gonna do the whole entire suspension, which kind of sucks, but at least I got my motorcycle to ride, and it's the beginning of summer. It's like we're 3 days or 4 days, whatever, in the summer. That thing was a pain in the ass to get off. And I'm not really sure about that spring, how I stopped that from blowing up in my face, but I think if I leave it where it's at now, I just have to get the shock off and then lower that down. I'm not sure if this moves around a bunch. It does, but I think that'll be okay. If I get the shock off, I can just lower it and the spring should come out. So I'm gonna have to be a little careful with that so it doesn't go flying off. And well, I'm gonna do it from like over here. So hopefully it'll go that way if it does blow up, but it'll probably shoot out this way. Who knows? I don't know. I just gotta be careful with it. And yeah, I don't know. I've got a book here, man. These books, I mean, they're okay, I guess. Like, they're fine, but they do not give you nearly enough information to do a thorough job. This is more for like if somebody already knows kind of what's going on. I don't know. I've used them my whole life. You know, I'm 48 and I've always used these, but thank God for YouTube. Even though finding this vehicle, like a 2-wheel drive 2001 Dodge Ram, you know, front suspension, and having, like, there was one guy, it's like an hour and 30-minute video, and he literally stands in front of the fucking camera for like fucking an hour of it. That's great, dude. That's a completely worthless video. I'm like, dude, you suck. And then the other ones are like 15 minutes long, and the guy's got, you know, completely cleaned out, all nice, up on a fork or up on a, you know, freaking lift, you know, with power tools and shit. Just tap it lightly and it'll come out. And then he's like, see, works just. I'm like, get the fuck, come on, dude. I'm working with basic hand tools here, homie. Well, we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna replace all of that stuff. Well, all of the soft parts, anyways. That's it. It's watering the lawn. It's getting a little hot out here. Reached triple digits last week, and it's supposed to be up in the 80s and, well, 90s most of this week. Well, hell, for the next 3 months basically. So over the next month, really, I'm going to tear all this apart, clean the whole thing, and then get all the new parts in and just make sure it's all perfect and put it all back together, and then get new tires. I need new tires really bad. And then I will, once the front is completely done, I will address the rear. I was thinking about doing a lift on it, but I think it already has, I don't know if it has a lift or not. It sits up a ways though. Let's see. No, I don't think it has a lift. at all. Yep, and this doesn't look too bad. This is just, the rear suspension feels okay actually, and looks okay. It's just the front suspension was hella squirrely. I mean, well, you can tell, dude. I mean, come on. That's, the lower one doesn't seem as bad as the upper one, but the upper one is fucking hammered, dude. So, and then all this shit is just crusty, dude. So, we're just gonna go after it. Now, I'm not going to give a how-to on this because this is literally me, I mean, smashing it with a hammer. Like, that was the thing too. I'm watching these videos, getting to it, and then I finally found one guy who's like, oh look, see, this won't come loose? And he busts out like it's a way bigger hammer than what I got. It's more like that style, but it's, you know, metal hammer. And he just, I got this one right here, and he just goes, you just gently tap it, and then he hauls off and beats the hell out of it. The whole thing just dropped. He had the little castle nut on the top, you know, which I did too. I had my castle nut on the top, and the whole thing just went badoop. And I'm like, man, I'm sitting here pulling on this thing, trying to loosen it, shooting, you know, WD-40 in there, trying to get it down, lightly tapping it, and I just whacked the shit out of it, and then it just popped loose. I guess when in doubt, smack it with a fucking hammer, right? Oh well, that's an update on what I'm doing this summer. Is I am going to fix the suspension on my truck, get new tires, probably replace the brakes while I'm at it, drain the oil, full tune up on that thing. And then I'm gonna pull this thing off, probably the canopy. Maybe give this thing a sanding down, and I don't know, maybe not. Yeah, I probably will give this a sanding down and try to respray it maybe this summer if I get to it. But we'll see. This may wait until next summer, but I do want to put a lift on this eventually. So maybe not. Maybe I'll just fix this one up so it's decent, paint it, detail it, and then use it as a trade-in or sell it and get another truck. But this has got to be fixed before next winter, and those have got to be replaced before next winter, because I can't be sliding around in the snow on my way to work, and this thing don't ride well on ice and snow. So, you know, that's kind of how we're going right now. So we're going to make sure that the front end of this thing is perfect for the winter. That's all. My toolbox. I wish I had a little garage. Man, I guess that's not really the goal, but it would be nice to have a big ass shop with a lift and everything. Power tools would be nice. And that stupid Ryobi, dude, I know it's an old one, but I got it all powered up. I got the little adapter for the sockets. That thing couldn't break a freaking fart loose. I mean, that's, come on. No, it's old, but some of those bolts, it should be able to break them apart. All right, I'm just gonna slowly accomplish that. And, you know, a lot of times I put, you know, you got to do it in a weekend. Like when I did the fuel pump, I got to get it done, you know, in like a day or 2 days so I can drive it. And I got the fuel pump done pretty quick on this thing, but this thing, I got time. It's the summer. I can ride the bike. So that's just gonna sit there and get worked on until I'm 100% satisfied with it. Well, have a good day, and I'll talk to you later. And if all else fails, boom, bicycle. Bye-bye.